It's the Leaders Against Loneliness session. So I'd just like to introduce, I've got Kate Price with me. Thank you for making time in your busy schedule to talk to us about loneliness in Lewisham. Would you like to just give us a little bit of a hint as to what Arts Network does?
Absolutely. Thanks, Abby. So I'm Kate Price. I'm the CEO of Arts Network, and we are a member-led charity reaching and empowering individuals through creative engagement. We offer things like workshops, exhibitions, volunteering opportunities, and we're very much about fostering community and, of course, a wider understanding around mental health.
Wow, that sounds like amazing work. So yeah, thank you. So I'm going to dive right in and go with the first question on my list. So, from your perspective, what does loneliness look like in Lewisham today?
So I feel that it's not just one thing. Loneliness in Lewisham could, it could be a young person, mostly accessing the world online. Perhaps they don't have many peers around them to meet up with in person. It could also be someone who is working a really busy job and is going home to an empty house, may not have family around them, or an older person who perhaps has lost their friends, doesn't have much family. And I think for many of us, it does, feel like we do know those people, but they are, really tackling that kind of isolation. And it can sometimes, I think, from feedback from our membership, working with adults, it can feel like a maze and not knowing really which way to turn.
Yeah, I hear that, and I think some of the people that come onto our service at Community
Mm,
Connections across the board feel like that. So yeah, I think that's a good picture of
mm.
what we're seeing. So what do you think is currently working in Lewisham to reduce loneliness, and maybe what isn't?
I feel having spaces that offer someone a routine, a place to go, is that kind of key to the secret, and that's really working. Having a regular slot in your week to attend, say, for example, a group or to go to a space, that really does make all the difference. And if you have the chance to mix with familiar faces and also, I guess, opportunity to meet new people as well, that can really help to shape people and really, help them to grow in their confidence. I think probably the thing that isn't working is that there isn't enough funding for long-term programs,
Mm.
unfortunately. So most of these programs, especially through like social prescribing, they're like fixed term project based. So it's really difficult to maintain those
Mm.
connections if services are kind of on and off, I feel.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, that's a really good point, and it is a struggle. And then people that they can't build that routine and they
Yeah.
can't stay connected because things come and
Mm,
go. Yeah, really good point.
absolutely.
Yeah. What role can local people and stakeholders play in fighting loneliness, do you think, in Lewisham?
I think for me, it's about paying attention to people around you. That could be a friend, a colleague, I don't know, a neighbour, a passerby, basically anyone, and showing acknowledgement, reaching out to them if you think they might need some help. And also getting to know local organisations. There's so much great things happening in Lewisham, so you can hopefully signpost someone, to those services. And if someone does have the opportunity to get involved in volunteering to
Mm.
directly support their neighbourhood, that is a fantastic way to feel like you're part of tackling that, really.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
that's an amazing point because then you feel that individual feels of use,
Mm.
and it kind of somewhat um, lowers that stigma because they're actually getting involved and not just in
Definitely.
receipt of. Yeah, no, really good
Mm.
point. Thank you. My last question. If you could leave us with one hopeful message or call to action about loneliness in Lewisham, what would it be?
I feel as a first step, it would be about connecting people with the warm community of Lewisham.
Mm.
And the next step is maintaining and growing those connections. And I think along the way, you have to listen to the people who are in need of that support. That's
Mm.
the most important thing
Yeah,
for
I,
me.
I Great point. I totally endorse that. As if you don't hear what they say they want, then you're potentially giving people things that they don't want and they can't connect with. Kate, thank you so much for taking the time in your very busy day. I know it's a busy day and a busy month for everybody, for giving your time. So yes, thank you so much, and we'll share more and connect more. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Abby, for letting us be part of this conversation.
That's
Really
okay.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.